Hello everyone, it's been a while since the last video. This one's a bit different. It's more of a storytelling video, I guess. It's about this awful field trip I had in like 5th grade, I think it was. Yeah, 5th grade. Anyways, um, went to this place called J.A. Biztown, which if you don't know what that is, it's supposed to be like this place where you learn how to run a business or whatever, something like that. Yeah, it sucked. Anyways, so at my school, we were learning about this field trip for like actual months. We had to learn how to write checks and like file taxes and a bunch of stuff like that. Not fun stuff. Anyways, once the day finally came for the field trip, we got our jobs assigned to us. Can't remember, it was either the day of the field trip or like the day before. By the way, we never learned anything about our jobs until like we got to the place. Anyways, so we learned about our jobs. I was an IRS agent, which is about the worst job you could get, because there are 3 wage levels. There's $8 a paycheck, $8.50 a paycheck, and $9 a paycheck. I got $8.50. I should have been getting like $20 a paycheck because, well, I'll get into that in a minute. Anyways, the jobs we got, we didn't get to choose the job we wanted. We were like bees. We got our jobs assigned to us, you know. So I couldn't choose a better job because I had no choice. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Krieger. I really appreciate that one. Anyways, of course, you know, he had to pick one of his favorite students to get the higher paying job, which would be the mayor of the entire town, which, you know, got $9 paycheck. We got 2 paychecks the whole day, so I got like $17, which I will let you know, that is not a lot of money in any world, not even this J.A. Biztown place. Anyways, once we finally got to the place, you know, man, I already knew it was gonna be terrible because just by looking at my workspace, because I was in the not the mayor's office, but like the town hall, which, oh yeah, by the way, the whole place is like, it's an actual building, you know. It's like there's a town built inside of a giant like warehouse building. All the buildings are like made out of like fiberglass or something stupid like that. And so, you know, I had my little desk there and computer and stuff. I mean, it was a pretty nice looking place, but, you know, my screen on my computer was cracked and I was missing keys. My mouse didn't want to work. You know, it was just terrible. And so, like I said, we were learning about the jobs we had as we were working. So we had no previous experience working on jobs. Half the stuff we learned in those few months that we were, you know, like learning or whatever, we didn't even use. I don't think I wrote a single check that day. Not one. Anyways, we did, thankfully, get some breaks, but they were 15 minutes. And that includes lunch. So we had 15 minutes to eat lunch, and yeah, that was on our second break. Our first break, though, this is where the first this is where it started to go downhill. So there are many shops throughout this place. There are a lot of things you could do there. One of them was an adoption center. You could buy stuffed animals or whatever with the biz bucks or whatever they're called. And so I thought, well, you know, stuffed animal, at least I get to keep it, bring it home. You know, it's not like food or whatever. I eat it once and I'm done. You know, and I guess you could eat the stuffed animal, but I mean, that's kind of a. Anyways, so apparently some businesses only want to accept credit cards, which you had to go apply for. And I looked at the line, and the line was actually out of the building of the credit card union there. So, you know, I had to wait in line there, and it just took forever to get a credit card. And by the way, the whole thing is being run by other kids. I mean, there's adults like patrolling just making sure no one gets hurt or beat up or whatever, or something stupid. But all the jobs the kids have. And so, we're like in fifth grade. I don't know what age that is, like 10, 11 or something. Anyways, yeah, so I finally got my credit card. It took about 6 minutes of my 15-minute break. And so I went back to the adoption place, and you'll never believe this. So I was informed that the stuffed animals they had, because they were like decent sized stuffed animals, like Build-A-Bear looking stuff, Well, I mean, they were like about that size. But anyways, I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. Actually, getting to keep this for, just this fake money that we're getting. No, you don't get to keep it. You get these stupid little, like, the stuffed animals you'd win at a carnival or something, like participation awards. The ones that are like a dime each. So yeah, I wanted a refund because, I mean, I'm not paying, I think it was like $8 for that stuffed animal or something, which is an entire paycheck, mind you. But yeah, I took the rest of my break to get my refund because they only told me this after I bought it, which, yeah, these kids are really being taught well. Anyways, went back to work, which my job was, like I said, an IRS agent. I had to go around handing papers out to everybody, who worked at the business. But, I had to go around so many times because so many people were out of their own business. Like, I had to give it to the manager of the place or whatever. But, so many of them were just, like, not in their own business for whatever reason. So anyways, I had to just keep scouring the place for these people or whatever. Eventually, I got, like, all of them handed out or whatever. And then I was informed that I had to give another paper to them. And get the original one back signed, which half the places didn't even sign them. I couldn't even like give out the rest of the other papers. It was just miserable. Anyways, lunchtime rolled around. This is where the cookie incident happened. So we were informed that we were only allowed to get one cookie the whole day because there was an actual bakery there. People were like actually baking cookies. Well, I don't think they were baking them, but they had like cold cookies and they were putting them in the microwave or whatever, something stupid like that. And then like an easy bake oven. Anyways, they had like popcorn, cookies, I think maybe cake as well, just a bunch of stuff. So I thought, well, I might as well get one because I'm eating lunch there anyways. And so, yeah, lunch took up my whole break, so that kind of sucked. I think I was late for work anyways. Yeah, anyways, I about got a ticket, which, yes, that's possible. There are police in this place. Like, again, they're kids, but, if you walk too fast, you can get fined. I think it's like $5 too, which that's like, more than half a paycheck, which is outrageous. Because, I mean, people got places to go. Like, I guess, it's not that big of a deal to just walk, but, like, I mean, this is a decently sized building we're in. So if you're on a break and you want to get to some place without using up your whole break to get there, you kind of need to walk fast. Anyways, the whole place, like, I don't think I've ever been so stressed in my life. It started to physically hurt my head because of how stressful the place was. It was just miserable, just awful. Absolutely abhorred. Anyways, a lot of the businesses didn't want to pay their taxes, They just, they kind of just, like, brushed it off like it was nothing. And really, it was nothing, They got to keep money. And, like, at the end of the day, when they're talking about how much money they made or whatever, they just, get to say they made even more profit than they should have made. And I can't do anything about it because I'm just an IRS agent. I can't tell the police to go there and force them to pay or whatever. I can't take them to court or something, Because there's no court in this place or whatever. It'd be too much time spent anyways. By the way, this whole thing's like 6 hours long as well, which is just makes it even worse. Anyways, it was about the end of the day or whatever, and I had like $2 left. I bought like a squishy ball or whatever that had a face on it. It's for like some like white powder or whatever. So it's like throw it on the ground and it does something stupid. I don't know. Anyways, I went over to this place. They had candy grams there. I don't even know what the place was. It was like in the corner of the building. It was really creepy. I was gonna like get molested over there or something. Anyways, some kid running the place. I think he was running the place at least, or I don't know. He might have not even worked there for all I know. He just, you know, gave me the candygram stuff. I didn't even pay for it. He just like handed me a bunch of it, and I think he took some for himself without paying for it. So I mean, I guess I was in possession of stolen goods there, which is kind of illegal in that world, I guess. Anyways, now I'm actually curious now. I wonder what would have happened if you just stole from some place like that. I wonder if they'd do anything. I don't know. Anyways, at the end of the day, the mayor got to give a speech about a bunch of stuff that I don't remember. And, all the businesses are stating how much profit they made or whatever. And I remember distinctly one of the places, it was the arts and crafts shop. They did not pay their taxes. And you know what? Served them right. They did not make a profit that day. They made a loss of like, I think a couple $100 or whatever. That felt like a personal victory for me right there. Anyways, we're going back to school or whatever on the bus, and I was sitting next to my friend Drake, and he also bought one of those squishy balls or whatever, and he was squeezing it, and it exploded. All that white powder or whatever, it went everywhere. That was a pain to deal with, because it actually just went everywhere. It wasn't even funny. It was just awful. Anyways, that's my 5th grade JA Biztown field trip or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how to end these videos. Yeah, alright, that's it.